On this great occasion, I on behalf of SSM Residency and SSM Management as a whole, welcome the divine personality, Smt.Mangalam Trust, the officials of Smt.Mangalam Music Trust, the music concert group consisting of Kadalur Kumar S.J. Admini, Srimati Jayanti Keshav, Shri Mangalam Balaji, Shri Rajaraman. We also welcome our honorable residents who joined us in this great moment. This dais is also going to witness the wonderful music played by Smt.Mangalam Trust artists and the award of memento by Shri V. Mani Sir, Trustee, and Shri S. Raghavan Sir, Director, SSM Trust, to Smt.Mangalam, felicitating the achievement of composing more than 10,000 devotional and patriotic songs. The duty which is conferred upon me is to welcome everyone to this grand celebration. It is always a pleasure to be able to deliver a welcome address to a galaxy of intellectually gifted personalities. I, on behalf of SSM Management, and on the great occasion of 80th birthday of Sri Mangalam, also seek your blessings to motivate all our staff to continue their present, courteous, and dedicated service to all the residents. Now, I welcome the President, Smt.Mangalam Trust, to deliver a word of honor on this occasion.
Managing Trustee, Smt.Managalam in absentia. Sri Mani, Trustee, Sri Karthikeyan, Director Administration and Trustee, Sri Sundaram, Manager, Sri Eastway, Administration Officer, Sri Raghavan, Former Manager and Director of Educational Trust and Activities, members of the family, Smt.Managalam, esteemed inmates of this great organization and institution, SSM Residency. The most dedicated staff of this organization, ladies, gentlemen, and children. It's indeed a privilege and an honor bestowed on me I think it's not audible on some. It's a great honor, a rare privilege that has been conferred on me as the President of Smt.Managalam Music Trust. In the lighter vein, I would say this is a momentous occasion for Smt.Managalam Music Trust because it's probably the first function in Chennai which is not organized by the Mangalam Music Trust, but we have been fortunate to be part of it. But more importantly, for the first time, we have all the three trustees of our trust present on the program conducted by us. That's because of the fact that the son of Srimati and Sri Ganpati, Mr. Shri.Subramaniam, who happens to be here, is such an important official with Canada Bank that he has not been able to find time to participate in all our functions. I think it's the name of SSM Residency which is drawn in here. And we are thankful to SSM Residency first for that, and thankful to Mr. Shri.Subramaniam for making it this evening. It may not be out of context to talk about Smt.Managalam, the trust, past activities, the present status, and the future. Many of you may not know that it was an accident that Smt.Mangalam thought of composing a song on the day when the puja was held in the son's house, and she wrote it down. It was on Lord Ganesha. She followed it up with a couple of more compositions on the same day. She wrote them on pieces of paper and showed them to the family members. The other members of the family dismissed it as a fluke event, or that somebody's composition, probably she remembered that date and she has just written them down. Until about 6 months from that date, when she had penned close to 100 compositions, no one gave any importance to those. And I must admit here that up to that point of time, I did not know anything about Smt.Mangalam having started composing any of these compositions. A sister's son and a professional colleague of mine, also my cousin, Mr. Shri.Subramaniam, he thought that it would be proper to make this as a record event, and when a couple of 100 compositions were ready, he organized a concert and he released an audio cassette of Mangalam these compositions containing 10 songs. Even at that point of time, no one attached much importance. But 2 years later, we realized that the speed at which Smt.Mangalam was composing was beyond human comprehension. Therefore, in the year 2001, we thought that it would be our duty to start a music trust, try and store these songs, propagate. But above all, we thought it would be one of the rarest opportunities when a composer is able to listen to the compositions sung by different musicians and appreciated by enlightened audiences. Therefore, the journey started in the year 2001, and in the last 20 years plus, we are trying to do a bit. We have released 16 CDs with the compositions. Approximately 200 of them have come in the electronic form. We have released 6 books containing approximately 600 compositions. But then what has been very striking is the background of Smt.Mangalam. Born in a middle-class Brahmin family in Kochi, having been allowed to study up to the school final, and in the normal tradition getting married, moving over to Trivandrum, spending nearly 40 years of her life as a housewife taking care of her husband and the 2 sons. Having a reasonable knowledge of Tamil, a talking fluency of Malayalam, no background of music, either having learned or performed. Such a person, all of a sudden, at the age of 64, has started composing. Does it stop there? The answer is an emphatic no. She started composing in 5 languages. 2 of them known to her, which is Tamil and Malayalam, but 3 totally unknown, Telugu, Hindi and Sanskrit. Some of you may even have doubt how is it that she can write down or note down what she has been able to get out of intuition. Till date, whatever she has composed, she has written in her own hand in Tamil. And in that respect, the Ganapati Iyer was not able to support them, because he was not fluent in writing Tamil. She was not fluent in telling anything in Malayalam. Therefore, it had to be done by Smt.Mangalam by her own hand. Ask any student of the present generation, they will not be able to write 10,000 pages, even 10,000 years. Here is a lady who has done that. He has done that in 5 languages. And when we got the feel of it, we took these conversations to many musicians, musicologists, some of them experts in their respective languages. Almost everyone was unanimous in saying that everything is perfect. Grammar, what they call prasa, everything is perfect. Maybe in her anxiety to write down, she has left out one letter, and that could easily be corrected. And some of the stalwarts said, this is something unimaginable. Where was the people? Chairman Sri, Lalmani, Sri Jaya, T.N. Krishnan. I am just naming a few because I am not that familiar with all the names. But then you could say that hundreds of great musicians have lauded their effort. And we thought, like in Ramayana, what role we played was played by the Spirit, we will play a small part. That's why we started acting in this trust. And not just the CDs and the books. We have been organizing concerts, mostly in Chennai. We have also organized concerts in Coimbatore, Bangalore, Bombay, Delhi, Trivandrum, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai. And there are many other centers where they are asking us to make sure that we produce some events, but then they have constraints of our own time, resources. But we have been having a few hundred concerts organized in Chennai, exclusively for Smt.Managalam these compositions. We have had a lot of resistance. Many artists would not perform a full concert of one composer's products. And some of them have put some conditions. Allow us to sing 2 or 3 of other composers' songs, and then we will also have majority of the songs of Smt.Managalam. I must add here, we are extremely delighted to have every composer's composition, but then the vision for which this trust has been formed is to propagate and promote Smt.Managalam composition. So we have been a bit fussy about most of our concerts have been exclusively of Smt.Managalam compositions. Then we found that the interest generated by the concerts was not adequate to reach to a larger cross section. We introduced about 8 years back an annual music competition of Smt.Managalam composition, and slowly it has developed into a mega event. Last 4-5 years we are also organizing an open category. Earlier we were having sub-juniors up to 10 years, juniors between 10 and 15, sub-seniors between 15 and 18, and seniors above 18. And we awarded a Tambura for the best singer in the senior category. Last 4-5 years we have also introduced an open category. Let me tell you, we have 30 to 40 entries each year in the category with the ages between 25 and 75. And as I listen to the prayer song today or the next year, these two and many others present today may even want to participate in the open category. The enthusiasm that these children have shown, the teachers have shown, has been greatly encouraging. Not only that, we have had 6 editions of what we call Smt.Mangalam 100 plus compositions of Smt.Mangalam sung from morning to evening on the same stage, composed by different groups of students belonging to the same skill group. That's been a great success. We have also been able to recognize some of them by giving titles for Smt.Mangalam Group, Smt.Mangalam Vidushi, Smt.Mangalam Viposhakar. I mean, people like Shri.Subramaniam. More than the trustees, he was a regular attendant at any of the concerts that the trust organized. We have been able to do all these things and without any expectation, except appreciation by the musicians. And that will be our continuing mission. And we have been supported by a few individuals because financially we have not had that kind of strength. But then what is most pleasing is that we have now got what we call a mission statement after 12 years, we have decided that we are going to take off in a big way. Our next project, which is being announced on the 80th birthday of Smt.Mangalam is that the 10,000 plus compositions and the compositions that will be forthcoming in the years to come, we would like to bring it into a digitized form. To make it into a digitized form, our estimated time is 36 months. The estimated cost is 25 to 30 lakhs rupees. We have received the seed money today of rupees 50,000. What we have to achieve is much more. We have long miles to go, but we are very confident that we will be able to do that. And I would think each one present here, you are lucky and rare, those who have been associated with it. Every process would be party early such a rare opportunity. In fact, there are days when she tells, I wrote 2 songs in the morning, and when I thought that I will not do anything more today, I got a couple of more in the afternoon and one late in the night. Music, life, language. There is no barrier at all with the age. Therefore, I think she is not 80 years old, but she is 80 years young. And we expect her to give us many more contributions in the years to come and decades to come. I also wish that all of you live through the years and decades and even outlive them and make sure that this experience of sharing this music is universal. To that extent, I am sure the blessings of all the deities in this temple, the blessings of elders to Smt.Mangalam Trust, and the very few who made this elder to Smt.Managalam here, and many of you who will be elder to the trustees of this trust. We seek your blessings so that we succeed in our endeavor in the years to come. As a sample, we have a concert today. Now, this concert, you will find, as I said a little earlier, age is no bar. This is going to be presented by a youngster whose achievements in such a short span is astounding, to say the least. Somebody who started learning music at the age of 3, who was given a performance at the age of 5, who has performed about 900 times so far. This person had the benefit of learning music from Padma Vibhushan, Dr. Padma Vibhushan. Not only that, she has also learned music from Smt.Managalam and also from Kalaimanadi, Injipudi, Ganesan. She is a graduate in economics. She is doing her MA in music from Kiritis College, Chennai. And as we know the history of Kiritis College, the day is not far off when she will do her PhD in music from Kiritis College. She is just not a Carnatic vocalist. She is also adept at keyboard. She is also someone who has performed the Jugal Bhakti with one of the greatest musicians, Pandit Ravi Prasad Chaurasia, on the flute. She has performed the Jugal Bhakti. She has performed with Chikil Gurucharan in a very unique concert. She has traveled abroad. She has performed in Paris. She has been acknowledged and given awards. I think if I were to talk about the awards that she has received, that will lead into concert time that we have given to her. And at the young age of 23, she has received hundreds of awards, including awards which nominate her as a child prodigy at the age of 7. She has released certain albums. She has composed music. Anything to do with music, I think she is associated. She breathes music, and I'm sure that breath refreshes the sea. She is going to be accompanied by Shri Jayanti Kesam on the violin, our Asta Nambulan Shri Guru Bhagavendra, and Shri Rajaram. I'm sure that all of you will enjoy that music, understand the intricacies, at the same time the simplicity of the compositions of Smt.Managalam. Wish her well, wish the trust well, and wish this hope all the very best. I deeply if I've exceeded my time limit, then I thought this is the bare minimum that I should follow. I'm grateful to SSM Residency and the authorities for the opportunity provided, for the patient hearing that each one of you has given, and for the encouragement that we will be giving in the future. Thank you very much.